I can't lie to you, man. You got me with the microphone muted. You got a genuine laugh out of me with. Wait. Let me make sure I got no uncertain terms here. Where is it? Where? I'm scrolling up. Sucked cock this morning. Got myself some cum. I looked at it and I basically, as soon as I read it, I had an internal conversation that said, am I going to laugh out loud at that? And I said, green light. Go ahead. That's pretty good, man. I had a very humorous last few minutes, man. Dan was talking about donating books. I said something that came from my heart. I said I love donating to the Little Free Library. It's like an altruistic garbage can. He was crashing out laughing. I was crashing out laughing, but it's true. It's like you get to throw out some stuff that you think is garbage, but with the knowledge in your head that maybe, just maybe, someone's going to be like, oh shit, a bunch of old books that nobody wants. I want them. And then I was telling him, there is Rich Dad, Poor Dad. That's fucking real, man. There's Rich Dad, Poor Dad in every Little Free Library throughout North America. I don't know what's going on with it. They're not fucking with Robert Kiyosaki anymore, man. I guess that's all the rich dads donating the books for all the poor dads. That's nice. Is the last chapter of the book like, put this book in a Little Free Library so someone else can have it? Just pisses me off when I open up the Little Free Library and people are putting like books of Sudoku puzzles in it, but like 50% of the puzzles are filled out and shit. And you're like, what the fuck, man? It's literally garbage. I don't want your half-done book of Sudoku puzzles. Or like, hey, there's 3 word searches left in this bitch. Just throw it in the trash, man. That's like, you made the trash. It's not altruistic to offload the trash on somebody else and be like, it's not trash anymore, I'm recycling. It's honorable to be like, I made this trash, now I'm going to deal with it. That segued into Goodwill. And Dan was like, I can't even talk about Goodwill because if I talk about it, people are going to be like, don't donate your stuff at Goodwill because the CEO of Goodwill's blah, 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 blah. He was shadowboxing with the woke Gen Z Twitch chatters. And I was like, yes, man. Yes, now you know, dude. He's just like me. But then he didn't know, and he said, fine, I'll give it to the Salvation Army instead. And everyone went, ooh, uh-oh. Little Free Libraries in D.C. were so good. It was always like international diplomacy for evil interns and 50,000 of Chelsea Clinton's children's books. Oof. Were you here yesterday? Maybe it was 2 days ago. I don't want to... I wish I didn't say that we had 2 chances to have a baddie president. Because I don't live in the United States of America. And we've had more than 2 chances to make a baddie president, aka prime minister. Belinda Stronach almost won nomination of a major Canadian political party in like '04, maybe '03. That's true. Trudeau is a baddie, man. That's a good point. What do you mean I got to stop making chatters famous? What are you talking about? I don't create martyrs. That's not true. What's wrong with Fartmaster 18? Well, I don't... But that's not Fartmaster 18's problem that he has ambition. You know, he became Fartmaster 18. He became like a known symbol in this chat. And now he's starting to like try it in other chats. That's be mad at humanity, man. Don't be mad at Fartmaster 18. That's something in the human brain. I had a whole ass take about West Elm Caleb. Oh no, man. Oh no. What did West Elm Caleb do now? My take is that people need group chats to share rather than TikToks. That's how I feel now. Everybody's typing new pope in chat. They really think I'm Hassan, man. I don't know shit about Catholicism. I haven't even seen The Passion of the Christ. I've seen Dogma and Conclave. That's basically like the sum total of what I understand. The new pope is Filipino? Fuck off. Wait, really? That's sick. Is it? Wait, what are his thoughts on like important stuff? Are you baptized? Yeah, but I never got like confirmed. It didn't take. I shook off the water. Same, brother? We're going to hell, right? Or do we like go to purgatory until we talk? Until we squawk like a chicken? What happens if you're baptized but not confirmed? Is that like, I burst into flames when they dip me in? Well, you got your own problems. I think I'm mostly right by the Lord, to be honest with you. You can't say that. I can say whatever I please within reason. As long as it only violates TOS in the abstract and isn't like literally something clipped that sounds horrible, you can basically say whatever you want. Is there anybody out there who thinks life starts at ejaculation? I don't know, I'm just talking. You can't, excuse me, Apollo, you cannot take away my pass to say cocksucker. Cocksucker is not a gay and bisexual word. It's a mafia word. You don't have the pass to take away my pass. There's words that you can say that I can't say. Cocksucker is not one of them. You want me to whack this guy T? I mean, when you say it, you gotta put this emoji. I don't know why I said emoji like that. It's call _me : and then you write, hey T. It's the Paulie Walnuts emote. Now it's not quite right because Paulie Walnuts doesn't do the thumb, he does the index, but still, don't do the K-pop heart thing. That's not Paulie Walnuts. That's Monster from BTS. Why are they so pressed that Big Pussy went on the lam, bro? They literally tried to, and then they're like, how dare you fucking go on the lam away from me? You were gonna fucking kill him, man. What do you mean it was sus? They were gonna shoot him in the head, dude. But they didn't? Yeah, but like, if he stayed, they might have. They're hypocrites and murderers? Hang on, I'm hearing, my earpiece is ringing. Someone's telling me Tony Soprano's a bad guy. I just want to say one thing, though. Not to defend Tony Soprano. His family should chill out a little bit on him, okay? Mostly his mom and his uncle and his older sister. But the only person in his family who has, in my opinion, who has cause to insult Tony Soprano is Carmela Soprano, because he's doing her dirty. And also, I think it's just stressful to be married to someone who's like the street boss of the mob. What about AJ? I haven't gotten there yet. He's mostly just still playing Banjo-Kazooie or whatever. Wait, there's really a new pope? I thought they were joking. Apollo, it's every day, bro. Who's the pope? Why am I Googling this like as if I care? Now I'm on the Wikipedia page for pope. First pope was St. Peter? I had no idea. That seems like a good Jeopardy question. That's like a $400 clue in like religious figures or something like that. Dude literally got a job for life. Dude was born in 1 BC. That's fucking aura, man. His Wikipedia, sorry, I know we're 20 minutes in here, but his Wikipedia article is pissing me off. St. Peter, born as Shimon Bar Yonah, also known as Peter the Apostle, Simon Peter, Simeon, Simon, or Cephas. How many names this dude got, man? They didn't have shit to do back then. Simeon. Pick a lane. That's what I'm trying to say, man. What's up with his shit, man? What was he doing? He do any miracles or something? What makes you a saint? Position among the apostles, resurrection appearances, leader of the early church. Sainthood is just like when timing meets motive, man. In a dialogue between Jesus and his disciples, Jesus asks, who do people say that the Son of Man is? The disciples give various answers. Bozos. When he asks, who do you say that I am? Simon Peter answers, you are the Messiah, Son of the living God. Then Jesus hit him with this essay. Blessed are you, Simon, son of Jonah, for this was not revealed to you by flesh and blood, but by my Father in heaven. And I tell you that you are Peter, and on this rock I will build my church. I will give you the keys of the kingdom of heaven. Whatever you bind on earth will be bound in heaven, and whatever you loose on earth will be loosed in heaven. You know, there were like 11 dudes that were just like, damn, I was going to say that too. Why didn't I put my hand up? Fuck, man. Peter gets all the credit just because he's the yappiest. All of a sudden, he's got the kingdom of heaven forever? Dude gets to be the doorman in club heaven for eternity just because he spoke up first? That's fucked up, dude. Pick me ass apostle. Nah, he's chill. Maybe I am going to hell if this is real. But I personally don't think that it is. And if that's offensive to you, then you're being offensive to my religious beliefs. And that makes you a hypocrite. You ever think about that? Angels and Demons was good? Shut up, man. Even the first movie wasn't good. There's no way the second one was good. Did you see Luke on Fortnite talk show last night using the AI lady voice to try to bait people into saying that they have a microphone? It might be the funniest thing I've ever seen on Twitch.
Ah, that's cozy. Ah.
I have something new.
Hey, does anyone have a mic?
And?
Hey, does anyone have a mic? Thank you, Mecca Myco, for sending me those. Unprompted, she sent me. It said, I believe it was "Gotta Mike Regular" and "Gotta Mike Sultry." Yeah, that's Mecca Myco, dear viewer of the program.
That was an AI? Oh my God, there's a human being with a perfect voice? Holy cow. Like, it was a perfect voice. For anyone that hasn't seen Fortnite Talk Show, Luke does 4-stack, well, it's not stacked, I guess. He queues into squads as a solo, and then asks them if they have a mic. And then when they say yes, he plays 1970s cheesy late night talk show music and then tries to interview them as if it's like Johnny Carson.
Hey, does anyone have a mic?
Yes. No problem. What's wrong?
Welcome, you're live on the air. This is Fortnite Talk Show. It's the only talk show on Fortnite where I'm the host and the people I group up with are the guests. Welcome to the show. How you doing tonight, man?
Nobody, he has like a 1 in 8 hit rate on people saying they have a microphone, so we pivoted to playing a sound clip of a lady going, hey, does anyone have a microphone? And then the hit rate goes up to like 50%, and it's real good. Hey, does anyone have a mic? Yeah, what's wrong? Bream! You're live on Fortnite Talk Show, the only talk show where I interview people that I meet in Fortnite. Hawk to a daughter or chicken jockey's son. Chicken jockey's son. Hawk to a daughter is a disgrace. Not because of the implication of her performing fellatio. That's between her and her partners. But because I don't think she's very smart. And chicken jockey's son, not because of chicken jockey. But because I think the Minecraft movie is fun. Not good, but fun. She's a financial criminal. Hey, listen here, Johnny Cochran. She's literally not. She was investigated for financial crimes and was not, no charges were pressed. That means she's literally not a criminal. Now, do I agree with that? Mostly just because I think we got bigger problems. Should she have done that? Probably not. Was anything of value lost in the whole thing? I think it's like a burn after reading thing. I don't think anything really happened. Check Discord at your leisure. Messages I love to see, Apollo. Messages I love to see. U.S. president made the same move. Excuse me, Trump is a store of value. You wouldn't understand. You haven't read the white paper. 1981, 192 million views. Good song for the summer, for sure. This is the kind of shit you play like you're pulling out of the parking lot in senior year, and it's like the last day of school just happened. Maybe you got like a purple scrunchie in your hair or something like that. Top down, tight jeans, thick bracelet, dick watch hanging low type shit. I don't know what it is. I'm just yapping. A little funky, but not so funky as to offend Middle America. Brass ensemble. Okay, I don't know what it is, but it's funky. It's got movie soundtrack quality. It's got Run the Jewels sample quality. It has Jonas Brothers sample quality. Because this sounds like Cake by the Ocean. I don't know what this is yet. Money, dude, you better money, money, dude, you better money, you better money, dude, you better money. Ooh. Give me some more. Get down on it. Get down on it. Get down. Cool in the Game, Get Down. Okay. One of those songs that 100% I have never played this song for myself, but must have just heard it in television programs enough to have it enter my brain. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying I think I'm only aware of it from movie soundtracks. This is Uncle Junior's theme song. You're absolutely right. You can call things bad? I don't think this is bad. I think it's like, listen to this and tell me it's bad. That's not bad. There's some spirit to it. There's some soul. Any family party that's coming on? None of my family parties. They were playing like Aaron Neville and shit. Alison Krauss. Which is good. It's just not it's not the same vibe. You haven't lived, okay, until you've been to a family Christmas where they play Oh Holy Night by Aaron Neville like 7 times. Oh, holy night, the stars were brightly shining. Has he been making, is he alive? Nobody sounds, he's got like a Willem Dafoe face for a voice. To be honest with you, not only is dude alive, he's not even that old. Now, he is 84, but I thought he was 100 when I was 10. So, fair enough, bro. Fair enough. When you're that young, you're not... Why is the Aaron Neville Wikipedia link purple, man? How many times have I been to this page? Holy cow, man. That's so funny and so real. Tom Thibodeau was head assistant. Head assistant? Okay, dude. That's a funny ass job title. You're not the dude sucking the dick. You're the dude assisting the dude who's sucking the dick. All right, sure, whatever, man. Atlanta Hawks? I don't know. Ball fondler for the Atlanta Hawks. This player crushed 45 home runs in only 119 games, while splitting time with the Tigers and the Diamondbacks. It's Maglio Ordonez. One of these days, man. That's Andrew Garfield. I think that's Jessica Chastain, but I got to do my rigorous facial analysis first. I think you're Chastain with Garfield's eyebrows. I think they tried to... Oh, no, man. Oh, no. Oh, no. What band composed the theme song for The Big Bang Theory? I think it's They Might Be Giants, right? No? TMBG? Because I know it's the earth goes over, and that's how we found you. It's... And that's how we found you. Oh, bare naked ladies! It must be it's the Canadian They Might Be Giants. Yeah, okay. I was like, it's like a goofy ass band that has a couple of good songs. No disrespect to either band, both of which I like. Fake Canadian? Being 100% sincere with you, the only Big Bang Theory episode I've ever seen in my life was on the treadmill at the gym on mute. And the clip of the lady being like, Sheldon, she's a physicist. And then Sheldon goes, oh, please, the only way she could have a contribution to the scientific community is if they resume sending chimps into outer space. Bazinga. Which is kind of, everyone's like, that's not funny. If Winston Churchill said that shit, you would be bowled over in laughter. Winston Churchill shit pisses me off. Millennials have to take ownership for that. Because we kind of like deified Winston Churchill as a master of dialogue, irrespective of his opinions and acumen in wartime planning. That lady was always saying stuff like, hey, the fate of the free world depends on you. Maybe you shouldn't drink a pint of brandy for breakfast. And he said, if I was married to you, I would kill myself. And everyone's like, damn, Winston from the top rope, man. She was trying to help you, buddy. She was literally trying to explain the gravity of the situation to you. He did say, get me a coffee. Alcoholics stay winning. He was built different? Yeah, I've seen pictures. He was built real different. He saved England. In this house, Winston Churchill's a hero. What's the other one? It's like, if you were my husband, I'd poison your wine. Madam, if you were my wife, I would drink it. What's the other classic Winston Churchill one? Oh, that's right. When I wake up in the morning, I'll be sober, but you're still going to be ugly or whatever. That's the one. Mr. Churchill, you're drunk. Yes, but in the morning, I'll be sober. You'll still be ugly. She's literally just saying facts, man. Like, what? She didn't even do anything. Doesn't make sense. So it's just steeped with vitriol, man. That's true. Also, he was ugly. That's crazy, man. It'd always be an ugly when an ugly ass prime minister says twinsies. No, the fuck we in it. Is that how British works? More or less. I'll take that. By the way, can I just say something? I want to reverse my opinion on Chris Hemsworth from yesterday. I said he had aura because he's in Furiosa. Then I said maybe he doesn't have aura because he's in all those Dubai travel ads. It was on my phone this morning. Guess who was trying to sell me Meta Ray-Bans that have Mark Zuckerberg's malevolent AI baked right into the frames? And I'm starting to be honest with you. I think it's possible Chris Hemsworth has now lost more aura than he gained from being Dementus the Red. I'm not saying he's evil. Listen, I do sponsored streams, okay? But I think we need to make selling out bad again. I say that knowing that it makes me hypocritical, but the rose has turned and selling out. People go, everyone's got to hustle these days, even rich people. And that has opened the door for too much selling out, perhaps even myself included. We need to start shaming artists for selling out again. Because for me, I mean, like the dude he was Thor like 11 times. You don't need to do anything else, man. You can just do fun stuff. You don't need to do the Meta Ray-Bans. You don't need to do the Dubai travel ads or whatever. You were Thor in like 20 movies. Matthew McConaughey, you don't need to be in what are the ads that he's in again? It's for like Salesforce. Matthew McConaughey, you don't need to be in the Salesforce ads, man. Woody Harrelson, sure, man. Because he does some, not the glazed Woody, he does some more artful projects, you know? I don't think he got paid that much for Triangle of Sadness. The shit is like 80% in Swedish or whatever. We need to go back to like, and don't even get me started at John Hamm, okay? Did he light a dude's dick on fire in college? I don't know. I wasn't there. I was probably like -17, okay, when it happened. And don't say he's never been good. He was obviously good in Mad Men. But he's in ads for everything now, man. He should be getting yelled at on the street saying, bro, you were Don Draper. The hell are you doing selling skip the dishes? We got to go back to the days where some dude or lady that you never saw before in your entire life was repping like a Fortune 500 company. Instead of Jennifer Garner trying to get me to sign up for a credit card that has like 22% interest APY. You were Elektra. You were in Deadpool versus Wolverine. You were in Yes Day. You were in Alias. Just chill. Glad I knocked the sponsor stream out yesterday. Could have done it today instead. Would have seemed even more hypocritical, but saw John Hamm at the grocery store. He looked still hot, but also more hungover than anyone I've ever seen. That shit pisses me off. There's guys out there for like whom being an alcoholic actually like increases their aura. Ben Affleck, for example, that shit pisses me off. But he'll be sober in the morning. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Maybe Winston Churchill was onto something. This is like Namibia, man. Honestly, I just can't be fucked today. I don't know. Punch Drunk Love to Friday. You know you're getting old, because to me, Ice Cube looks like he's in like the 11th grade in this picture, man. Like he was probably 20 in 1988. So he's 20 years older than me. And he looks like he's 15 here. Which means he's probably like 24. Because I'm 36. Mark Wahlberg, The Departed, Leonardo DiCaprio, Wolf of Wall Street, Jonah Hill, 21 Jump Street, Ice Cube Friday. We can set a hot lap here. It's not 2, but it's a hot lap. Are you ready? Philip Seymour Hoffman. Sorry, I'm crashing out because someone said Philip Seymour Hoffman's in Moneyball, which is fucking true. But I got to stick with my original line. He's a very pivotal part of Moneyball. This is my line, okay? There are many like it, but this one's mine. Where did I say I was going here? 21 Jump Street. Ice Cube is not for the pop charts. Can I just say something here? I just want to go back to 21 Jump Street. This is going to slow us down. Man, like, it's corny. It's just a little corny. You're like 55 years old or something. Like, he's mad? Brother, he's in Are We There Yet and Are We Done Yet? Like, what's he doing? There's no need for this. He could just smile. Or, like, he could just have, like, a neutral face, like Chris Parnell or something. Or Dax Flame. Like, he doesn't need to be so... He's putting on airs, is what I'm trying to say. He's putting on airs. This guy might be AI. This guy... There's 10,000 of this guy in the stands when you're playing NHL 15. And they're all cheering like this. There's just something about... I'm not saying he's not handsome. I'm just saying he has EA crowd face. Could be worse. Could be Winston Churchill. Where was I going? Oh, we've had 21 Jump Street Ice Cube, 21 Jump Street Ice Cube, 21 Jumps... No, Friday. Friday is what we'd probably put in next here. I don't think we need to go back to 21 Jump Street again. That was only 2 minutes? Oh, dude, Tommy Lister Jr. is in Little Nicky. He plays like a basketball player that I think Reese Ifans possesses. Real talk, though, when Alan Covert is grilling Little Nicky for stealing his Diet Cokes. That's real, man. That's comedy. Then he cracks one and he goes, "This Diet Coke tastes like Diet Pepsi." When the genius just flows through you, all you have to do is be a conduit for it. White Smoke? Oh, did they invite Snoop Dogg to the conclave? There's a lot of... Dude, the late night monologues are going to go crazy tonight. Maybe tonight's the one night a decade I tune in. The Cardinals are younger this time than they've ever been at a conclave before. That explains why, after only 36 hours without a telephone, they elected a new pope. They elected a new pope. Something like that. Stupid, stupid, stupid. I had to make sure I was only damaging my head and not my headphones. Took me a second to find the right trajectory. I'm not guessing games anymore, man. It's beneath us. I love... Sorry, I'm probably just going to put Mika Kiprasov here, which is hard to spell for me. That's my guy right there. I love, like, so Alexander Ovechkin broke the all-time goals record in the NHL, and they play all the Wayne Gretzky clips of how he scored his most noteworthy goals. Every goal that Alex Ovechkin scored is like he's fighting... like within an inch of his life to get the puck in the net. And then every Gretzky clip is like him just clapping a slap shot from center ice and the goalie like kicks out his leg and misses it. And then he goes like, hey! And then they're like, that's Wayne Gretzky with 8 goals and 4 assists tonight. Like, it's so fucked up, dude. I'm not saying Wayne Gretzky wasn't awesome at hockey, but like, what were they doing with the goalies back then, man? They weren't doing anything. Good save. Vernon had an 88.9 save percentage career. Oh, man. Flames, under 500 games played in his career. I mean, there's a lot here. Let me think for a second here. I'm going to say Kuzmenko. He's played under 500 games for sure, man. Andrei Kuzmenko. They still got him in the they got him wearing his dad's Canucks jersey, man. School photo tech. I got nothing. I've told this story before. The saga of Andrei Kuzmenko, if you don't care about sports, I promise this story is still funny. He was ripping up the Russian league, and he wanted to defect to the National Hockey League. This is like 5 years ago. So you don't have to get drafted in that case. So teams started courting him, and it was down to Edmonton and Vancouver. And then they said in Vancouver, he went to Blue Water Cafe. Very nice restaurant. Half of it is like Japanese-inspired seafood, sashimi, sushi, stuff like that. The other half, more like European-inspired seafood, like baked fish and stuff like that. Great restaurant. Then when he went to Edmonton, they took him to Earl's chain sports bar. They took the dude to Earl's. You can guess where he signed with. He signed with the Vancouver Canucks. Scored like 35 goals in his first season. Second, in that off season, he started to post fucked up workout videos. Like he was vacationing in Italy, and he was like running up and down the steps of like a rustic villa, and we were like, this guy's fucked, man. He's done. And then he came back and was ass, and we traded him. And now, like all ex-Canucks, he's ripping it up in the playoffs. Or I guess he's out now, but he was doing pretty well. And the rest of these, man, I don't really care, to be honest with you. I don't really care. I never really looked at the poster before. You know what's crazy? More legs on an insect equals grosser, but centipedes are way grosser than millipedes. I don't know why, but my daughter, she's really into worms lately. So we were looking up bugs, and she was like, I don't like centipedes. And I was like, well, if you think centipedes are gross, wait till you get a look at this. And she was like, that's just a worm with legs. And she's right, by the way, like phylogenetically speaking. They are just worms with legs. But like something about the centipede having like less legs that are bigger is grosser than a millipede having more legs that are longer. I also thought millipede must be a joke. There must be no way that they have over 1,000 legs. Joke's on me. They found a millipede with 1,300 legs. Not all, the average was like 30 to 400 or something, but they found one with 1,300. And they really should. I can't be the only guy who's like, how did this poster make it out of production? The shadow, it gives him a Hitler mustache. I'm just going to go ahead and say it. How did they let that get out? They couldn't have just lit him up a little bit more. They could have just get some more light on his face and cut the shadow a little bit. No, it doesn't. It looks a little bit like it. You're virtue signaling. That looks a little bit like a Hitler mustache. It's off center. Just one fucking diffused light right on his face wouldn't have been a problem. Yeah, Sienna Miller wasn't even in the fucking shot. They composited them later. They can't just bring up the light a little bit? NL plays games so well or so badly that it doesn't matter. I enjoy watching the content and enjoy trying the games that he promotes. Suck it. What the hell? Why'd you tell me to suck it? Isn't that like a Deftones song? Also on Fortnite Talk Show last night, the insane Albertan guy who said that his dream this year was to see a Deftones song. And then Luke asked him to name a Deftones song, and it took him like 30 seconds to come up with the name of one Deftones song. Like his dream was to see this band that he didn't even really know the catalog of at all.
I haven't been to a concert in a little while, but kind of want to go to one this year.
Okay. Is there a particular band you're trying to see?
Yeah, Deftones.
Deftones. All right, I like that.
Yeah,
I
I've
don't
seen
know
them
fucking
before.
anything about music, so.
What?
I don't know who.
You don't?
Remind me who the Deftones are again. Like, what's their big song?
What's it called? Changes, I think.
Are they like Limp Bizkit?
Shove It. In my opinion, they're better. But
Okay. They're a new metal band though.
There's a lot of individuals out there. He was a little bit of a nightmare.
well, Doge is still pretty good.
Oh yeah, even after Elon vacated
Why
the
not?
government. I figured it had gone down. I'm
Yeah,
not
a
following
lot of
the
people.
market.
He's more popular than ever now.
You think so? I feel
Of
like
course. Why wouldn't he be?
I thought people didn't really fuck with what he was doing in government. Am I wrong? I
I mean, unless you're a liberal.
Right. I don't follow that stuff too closely, but I thought that didn't like Tesla stock go down and stuff. I thought maybe it did, but I don't follow this stuff too closely. So how do you feel like we got the big man back in charge. How do you feel the second presidency's going?
He's stronger than ever.
Really? What makes you say that? Like what have you seen that makes you feel
Well,
that way?
look at his actions. Look at his
Yeah.
actions, man.
Like what?
The first time he kind of, he did shit right away, but it wasn't. He
That's
just
cozy.
he was
Right.
chill about it. Now
Right.
he's just like,
Now he's sort of mask off.
I felt good because like within 3 words I said Canadian spotted, and he didn't drop that intel until like maybe 9-10 minutes into the interview. I was like, I didn't put anything in chat. I didn't go told you, but I could smell it coming off the screen. It takes one to know one, man. They were real when they came up with that phrase.
It is called the Gulf of America now, so
yeah. I mean,
right?
that's one of the weirdest things I thought he was trying to go for, but
Yeah.
everything else is pretty stellar.
Right. Open Google
Yeah.
Maps. It says Gulf
See,
of
I'm
America.
Canadian though, anyway.
Oh,
So
okay. All right.
yeah, and our leader kind of was sucking his dick the other day.
Right.
And the worst part is, I don't even want to say it because it makes me a rat, but he did say something. To me, it was like, he said, I don't get out much, but he said he was like suppressing the Canadian oot.
I like to go out sometimes, and
It's like 50 years ago, he would have been like, I don't get oot much. But he had Americanized it probably because it seems like he had been watching like quite a lot of Joe Rogan, would be my guess. Or like Dan Bongino, or whatever the guy who's in charge of all the federal police in the United States is called now. Onion, a savory pie featuring a short crust base. Pairs well with a glass of young white wine or cider. This is a frozen pizza from Western Family. I don't know what to say, man. This is when you get to the pizza restaurant and then the menu says flatbread. This is what they bring to you. I don't know what else to say. Seasoned with quark? Isn't that like some Stephen Hawking shit? Any chance you're Germany because you border Denmark to the south? That's a Zwiebelkuchen. I would be so at home in Germany, dude. I just feel like we'd understand each other over there. Like, I had to ask if I'd be welcome as a tourist in China. I think in Germany, they would be like, get in here. Get this man a sausage. They don't want to know my... Listen, I'm not a huge fan of the currywurst, and apparently that's like a sacrosanct food in Germany, but they wouldn't like you. I think they'd like me in Germany. Lots of bald people there, right? I've done some scenic rides there. Seems like they've embraced baldness. They would. I'm from there. I appreciate that. They're going through some things right now. Buddy, everywhere's going through some things right now. Any country that comes up, people are going krungo. There's like no country that people don't krungo, man. We got an urban-rural divide throughout the entire earth, okay? What about Norway? Their sovereign wealth fund is based on extracted petroleum, bitch. Based. Drill, baby, drill, right? Oh, when Sarah Palin does it, though, it's, hey, somebody quick, make fun of her on Saturday Night Live. Get Tina Fey into the makeup room. And their food is bad? You shut your mouth. I love pickled fish. I'm pickled fish. Morty, that's good. Morty, I'm pickled fish. Morty. Bleh. I know that the downfall of Rick and Morty can't be traced to a single event. Like, the world is a complicated place. But real talk, how much equity damage did that kid jumping on the McDonald's counter and begging for the Szechuan sauce due to Cartoon Network? He must, like, long term, he must have cost Cartoon Network like at least $25 to $50 million. Not just like more seasons of the show, possibly. The merch that they would have sold, the long tail streaming rights that they would have had, like, that's crazy. Show's still getting renewed to this day. Renewed no-nos. Is it really? We don't get that in Canada. I think you have to wait like 6 months to see new episodes of anything on Teletoon. Chicago Pope? Hell yeah, man. Apollo, are you still here? Maybe we should get confirmed, man. Deep dish body of Christ. Chibli, are you here? Born Again Christian Summer? Born Again Christian Summer? We've been trying to float what the theme of the summer is going to be. We haven't really come up with a good answer. Like, here's where we're at. We were originally going to franchise a Five Guys until we found out that it was going to cost... it was going to cost like $750,000 to franchise, and you needed to demonstrate having like $30 million in capital or something like that to keep it going. And we went, it's a little much. So then from there, yesterday he hit me with golf cart summer. I don't even know what it means. It sounds more realistic, but we could become like born again Christians or whatever. So it costs one hamburger. I made that joke too. I said $750,000. That should cover about 5 burgers and fries. And then they just hit me with I don't think this is realistic, even though I thought it was quite droll. I was laughing because Kate was in a Japanese class, and they for their Christmas party they wanted to do a Japanese style Christmas, which would mean that they order in KFC for the Christmas party. And Kate was like, it's not a big deal, but Kate was trying to explain to her teacher that, like, in Japan, it's kind of like a novelty. But in Canada, nobody wants to go to a Christmas party and eat bad food as, like, a joke. We'd rather just like eat good food. But the teacher was not having it, man. She was like, if we want to immerse ourselves in Japanese culture, we got to get KFC. Was the teacher Japanese? She was. I think she just wanted some KFC, which is fine. KFC is significantly better in Japan. That's why. Here we go. Now we're back to step 0 of the conversation. We got to go through it again. I've got to demonstrate experience by pulling out the I've eaten KFC in Asia card. And then I launch right into the same anecdote again. And then somebody who joins the chat says it's because KFC is much better in Japan. And then I pull out I used to live in Asia card, and the KFCs were almost exactly the same. And the older I get, the more I really understand what Dr. Manhattan was going through, man. It is better, that's for sure. But it's like better in the same way that like Coke is better than Pepsi. Like they're exactly the same, but one's like, if you had to choose, -2, -2, -2. Don't give me -2. Film yourself doing the Pepsi challenge. If you think you would fail the Pepsi challenge, which is a blind taste test, where they give you a glass of Pepsi and a glass of Coke with a blindfold on, and you got to guess which one's which. If you think you would fail, I believe you. If you think you would get it right 60% of the time, I believe you. If you think you would get it right 100% of the time, you should be a pilot because you are a narcissist. There's no shot you get it 100% of the time. Pepsi is not sweeter. They're both the sweetest thing on the planet. They're both water, sugar, phosphoric acid. That's it. They're nectar. They're hummingbird food. 9 out of 10 easy. We don't need to talk about hypotheticals. Go get 5 cans of each, or I guess it would have to be 10 cans of each. Dude, that's such a... Ricky, take this idea. You're the only American I know. Take this idea and run with it. They've been beefing too long. Let's hash it out on the remix. A 24-pack of soda, 12 cans of Coke, 12 cans of Pepsi. That would be Coke and Pepsi summer? That would be the aura would be crazy, dude. The aura would be crazy. Why are you so proud of this idea? I think it's the first fresh idea in marketing since the Doritos Tacos Locos, man. They could do ads where they're like, the world's too divided, so just for a limited time only, Coke and Pepsi are joining forces. Yeah, they blend the labels together, the logos together. Or yeah, even the cans are 50% Coke, 50% Pepsi. Or the cans are Coke or Pepsi, but the logo is ambiguous. The logo is the melded logo. That's a fucking sick idea, man. Sepsis. Poke and sepsis. Dude, this would bring back lapsed soda evangelicals that haven't bought soda in like 2 decades. They would be like, just when I thought I was out, they pull me back in. Just this once, Johnny, you can ask me about my affairs. They would be back in, man. I'm embarrassingly excited by this idea. Did anyone clip that tirade? What do you mean tirade? We just came up with the greatest idea. We just fucking Don Drapered that shit, man. Pepsi came in to the fucking Madman offices and said, we're getting our asses beat by Coke. John Hamm flipped over an easel that said, sepsis. And he went like this. And they went, holy shit. The world's so divided these days. I mean, the Bay of Pigs, Cuban Missile Crisis, Nikita Khrushchev. Maybe this summer, wouldn't it be nice? We found something we could all agree upon. Sepsis, it's toasted. You could say that again. What the hell is Chilliwack? You don't know Chilliwack? Ooh, what a night. Everything will be all right. Come on, come and love me tonight, and I'll be yours till the sun comes up. Do-do-do-do-do-do-doom. You don't know? Is that Chilliwack? Chat, VIP Daniel, is that Chilliwack? Baby, that light when you hit my eyes, it really hurts. That's April Wine. Fuck. The Walmart in Chilliwack makes your phone go roaming when you're inside. That's aura, dude. Like, it doesn't just lose signal. It actually puts you on an international network. That's aura, dude. That's crazy. You're in the fucking Navidson record or something. That's wild. Damn, dude. The steering wheel pretzel? That's sick. I don't care if it does look like they didn't use enough flour. That is sick. But, well, here's what they're both from Bayern München. That's how you know I'd fit in there. They both look pretty good. Now, the currywurst meat pommes frites is more expensive. But a pretzel's not really like a meal no matter how big it is. This is it's got more than one nutrient type in it. So it's tough, man. The pretzel just has aura though. It comes with a ribbon. It's the size of a steering wheel. I still gotta go currywurst though, man. I thought it was close. They love the currywurst though. Hot dog, the more penis-shaped the hot dog looks, the less scran it is a rule that I've come up with that has served me well. And this might be the most penis-looking sausage that's ever existed in this game. So I'm going to go with this. This is going to offend the sensibilities of the Scran players because it's a burned bun and you can't even see the sausage. So this is Polish sausage and chips, not to be confused with currywurst. That's the penis sausage. You don't even need to think about it. Don't get in your own way. Now, finally, some real fucking food, man. Bacon cheeseburger with chips, 6 pounds. That's going to Mog buffalo chicken tenders and chips for £9.50. There's a burger bias, man. It didn't Mog it, but we're starting to come up with a mental model. Chicken wrap with loaded fries. Or 10-inch sausage roll. Sausage roll is pretty good, and a 10-inch sausage roll for £3.50 seems pretty good. But I just believe that because this is a more complete meal, despite the expense, it's going to win by a narrow margin. 90% for that shit is crazy. I guess it's not 90% of people are like, that's the best thing I've ever seen. It's like Rotten Tomatoes. They're like, I would eat that. Okay. I think this Mogs because it has more colors. There's some tough matchups today, though. Not even close. The pizza looks not great, but not horrendous. The tart looks pretty good. Let's go with the lemon tart, man. Burger looks disgusting. Chicken burger looks less disgusting. Oh, 17 versus 13. A perfect score, man! Yes, exactly. Dude, we used all of our rules of thumb there. The penile sausage revulsion theory, the burger polarization theory, i.e., a good-looking burger gets elevated by 20 points for being a burger. A bad-looking burger gets degraded by 20 points for insulting the sacrosanct food of our people. Everything worked, man. When did people on the subreddit r/PeterExplainTheJoke start posting in character as Stewie Griffin when they explain the joke? That's the point of the subreddit. Since the beginning, it used to be a rule. The most insane shit gets upvoted. Dude, it's just like being a kid, not getting jokes is like it comes with the territory, right? But it does kind of drive me crazy that sometimes it'll be like, knock, knock, who's there? Someone who can't reach the doorbell. And then people are like, I understand that he knocked on the door, but I don't really get it. And then there's like, the top comment is like, not that the fat man would know anything about knocking, except knocking boots with my mother, Lois Griffin. And I'm like, what the fuck are we doing here? Guys, can we all take one step back out of character, take a bird's eye view of this fucked up situation we put ourselves in here? Who posts as Stewie? Everybody now, man! A waiter in Vancouver has the funniest opportunity ever to bring you a Diet Pepsi. First off, I don't have a waiter in my house. You got me confused with an r/rich poster. Secondly, it wouldn't be a prank because I wouldn't notice, man. If I drank Diet Pepsi, I would be like, wait a second, this isn't what I ordered. I would be like, oh, Diet Coke, fantastic. So I've been alive for, let's say roughly 40 years, okay? That's 15,000 days or something like that in the ballpark. How many of those days have I ordered a Diet Coke at a restaurant? Let's say 750, okay? Just these are rough back of the napkin calculations. If I've ordered 750 Diet Cokes, there's no shot they haven't given me at least 3 regular Cokes. Possibly as many as 25 regular Cokes. And not once have I ever noticed. Not a single time have I noticed. You would notice? I have not noticed. Are you telling me that they're batting 750 out of 750 when restaurants get shit wrong all the time? There's no way, man. You think they're batting 1,000 on the soda swing? That's crazy. I think if they gave me 2 at the same time and they tasted different, I would notice. But if they just gave me 1 glass, I would be like, wow, the Diet Coke is really sweet today. You think diabetics randomly get sugar sodas? This is actually a fallacy. This is appeal to consequences. I think people make mistakes. Look at that. I owned you. I owned you rhetorically speaking. Restaurants can literally only stock 1. Yeah, like fucking Longhorn Steakhouse or whatever. I think if you just own like Bill's Pho Hut, you could just have a can of Diet Coke and a can of Diet Pepsi in the fridge and just give people whatever they want, right? You're buying that shit from the Costco anyway. They bring out different dishes by mistake. There's no way they don't accidentally sneak you a full sugar soda. That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. I think I would be naive if after having 700 sodas that were all supposed to be Diet Coke, I truly believed I hadn't had $6.99 diets, 1 regular. The servers are all fucked up on the uppers, man, and they got 20 tables to go through. And they don't write the shit down anymore. I don't know when the bravado snuck into the noble profession of serving, but they don't write anything down anymore. So and what I say, I'm not going to be like, oh, you gave me a full sugar Coke instead of a Diet Coke. I can just tell. I say, you know what? Spiritually, it all comes out in the wash. God said, you get a full Coke today, and I say, thank you, sir, may I have another? I told you before, we were eating at a restaurant in Disney Springs. I ordered a Caesar salad with grilled chicken on top. What came out? Fried chicken cutlet with mashed potatoes. I said, all right, I guess the big man upstairs had other plans for me today. I dug right in. The waitress came back like 2 minutes later and was like, oh, sorry, that wasn't your food. That was supposed to be for the other table, but it looks like you're enjoying it. And I say, yeah, God's plan. There's a whole lot of people that be wishing bad things on me, bad things on me. You fucked the other guy over? He still got his. He just had to wait a little longer. And also, I didn't fuck the other guy over. The waiter fucked the other guy over. That's why you should write that bitch down, dude. It's not my fault. At some point, we considered it derogatory to carry around. Because you know what? That's my impression of you, chat, as a monolith, is that you are the waiter. I say, wouldn't you want a little pad? We got a lot of dishes here. Don't you want like a pen and a pad just to make sure, just to take memory out of it and make sure that there's no mistakes? Oh, I've been doing this for 20 years. You think I've ever made a mistake at my job? You really think I can't remember 3 appetizers and 7 entrees and who got what, and we got a diet over here and a 0 over here, and your kid wants 2% chocolate milk? Just listen, buddy, just put the pen on the pad, okay? Why? Thank you for saying that. Thank you for saying, why don't they write it down? They should just write it down. Or bring the iPad or something. They don't let me? See, I have sympathy for that. Why don't they let you write it down? Customers don't like it? Okay, so now we're doing the fucking runaround. I'm a customer and I like it. So the waiter's saying, oh, I can't do it because of the manager. The manager's saying, I can't do it because of the customer. The customer's saying, I think you should do it. So now the onus falls on the manager again to tell the waiter to do it. It looks fancier? Buddy, nothing looks fancier than like a 46-year-old Italian man who's balding, but he still has the horseshoe, and he's got like an apron on and a black shirt and the pencil behind his ear, and he comes to your table and he says, hey, we haven't seen you in a while. Yes, I'm Artie Bucco posting, man. I'm Artie Bucco posting. I've been cooking by candlelight. That's aura. They got to bring back the pen behind the ear. That's all I'm saying. We got an hour. We'll play Starvaders. I am going to play the Haunted House Deck Builder. I redeemed the code for it today. It's so fucking good. It pisses me off. I also understand that Starvaders is $30. And we're living in the Biden economy, okay? So that's a lot of money these days. Now, apparently it's not that much money for like an Emma Frost skin in Marvel Rivals, but you already agree with me on that one, so we don't need to go down that road again. But I'm pissed off that I go to Steam like once a day and I check in on Starvaders and it has like 320 reviews. And then like Hentai Jerk-Off Simulator, P.S. it's not horny, open the Steam reviews of areolas are like just crowding out all the actual discourse. She has like 11,000 reviews. Honestly makes me sick. Look at our society, man. And they're not writing down the damn orders. They're not writing down the damn orders. And here we go. I can't wait. It's the first I've ever heard of this game. Boy, the marketing department really screwed up on this one. Boy, guy who hasn't left his house and has 15 ad blockers and 12 VPNs on every single website he visits. Boy, this is the first I've ever heard of this thing. Did they even try to market this at all? Guy watching everything on IPTV. It's their fault for calling it Starvaders. Hey, listen, a rose by any other name would smell as sweet, bro. Plus, you guys are all trying to get me to play a fucked up game called Claire Obscura Expedition 33. And then you're like, Starvaders? What the hell is this game about? Shut the fuck up, man. His name's Borlax. That's Snorlax, man. That's fucking Borlax. Have you ever seen that one? Ricky, have you ever seen that one? I think you would love it. Based on nothing. His name's Snorlax. YouTube. Wait, he might actually... Can I get a quick check to see if he says something horrific in this clip? Because it is from 2006, YouTube. Hang on, it's only 1 minute and 52 seconds long. I think I'm going to listen to it with the audio off just for a second.
Yo, fucking Snorlax owns in this movie. Look at him.
Fuck! It's not Snorlax. His name's Borlax. You fucking...
Shut the fuck up. You don't know shit about Pokemon, you fucking dick.
Fuck you. His name's Snorlax.
Yo, look.
Fat fuck.
He's fucking holding all the Pokemon. Don't tell me.
Let's go riot shit.
I saw this movie 1,000 times.
It's not fucking going... Oh my
No,
God.
no. Listen. Snorlax... Only Snorlax can hold 10. Look at him. He's fucking huge. He's more ripped than you. Shut the fuck up. Don't make fun of him. Excuse me. Snorlax fucking owns you. He will fuck...
Okay, we can watch the first 30 seconds for sure. 1 second. Have you ever seen this video? Snorlax owns upload. This is what like Boston used to be like before Mark Wahlberg ruined it.
Yo, fucking Snorlax owns in this movie. Look at him.
Fuck! It's not Snorlax. His name's Borlax. You fucking...
Shut the fuck up. You don't know shit about Pokemon, you fucking dick.
Fuck you. His name's Snorlax.
Yo, look.
Oh, sorry, there's no audio. I was like, why isn't anybody laughing?
Yo, fucking Snorlax owns in this movie. Look at him.
Fuck! It's not Snorlax. His name's Borlax. You fucking...
Shut the fuck up. You don't know shit about Pokemon, you fucking dick.
Fuck you. His name's Snorlax.
Yo, look. He's fucking holding all the Pokemon. Don't tell me.
Let's go riot shit.
I saw this movie 1,000 times.
It's not fucking going... Oh my
No,
God.
no. Listen. Snorlax... Only Snorlax can hold 10. Look at him. He's fucking huge.
He's more ripped than you!
Shut the fuck up. Don't make fun of him.
Anyway, this goes on for a long time. Dude, next video? David Blaine Street Magic Part 2? Oh shit, dude. 1 second. Now we're... No, just don't do that face, man. Just don't hit me with that face. It's gonna... It just cracks me up, man. It just cracks me up. You're definitely the most boomer-coded influencer. Buddy, have you been online in like the last 5 years? Sentence doesn't even make any sense. Wait, no, you got me. Oh, I have to recognize is real. That was Carson Beck, Miami Hurricane. They're posting his Keck W Enjoyer Reformed. I've been gotten, man. It took a slightly new username with underscores between all the words, but you got me. You're bouncing your knee right now? How'd you know that? How'd you know I'm bouncing my knee right now? I know, I also, so people like, they're like, NL, you're on the spectrum or you have ADHD. I genuinely don't, okay? I don't want to say that I wish that I did, because I think that's not necessarily the kind of energy that I'm going for. But people, I don't have the symptoms, man. And then what? You walk on your toes. That's true. That's the mark. One mark of being on the spectrum. Then I saw that study that said ambidextrous people are more likely to have ADHD or some variant on ASD. I've got the like rules of thumb that would point towards having the disease, but I don't have the hallmark of the disorder, which is the symptoms, man. It's like, just because I got a Mercedes car key, you never know. I could put that into a Honda Accord or something like that and turn the key. I have the markers, but I don't have the engine. That's why it's a spectrum. I've taken the Radz-R, man. I've taken the Radz-R. Ryan isn't on the spectrum, Northern Lion is. See, that's an interesting idea that I hadn't considered. You gotta take it on stream to be sure. You guys, honestly, no disrespect to you, except for most of you, you're not nuanced enough to allow me to take it on stream. Because when I answered fuck no to some of the questions, you're gonna hit me with a crungo. When I say like no, quote unquote, weird textures in food don't bother me that much, you're gonna be like, ooh, that's problematic. I have to do that shit in the presence of a doctor. How long until Mario Party? You're gonna take the Let's Play and you're gonna like it, okay? It's a good game! What's up?
God, Brian. Holy fuck, you missed it, man.
What's up?
What's up?
Did anyone clip it yet? Jesus Christ.
Well, I have it from my perspective, which is also really funny. So I'm gonna put it in the Discord.
What happened? What happened?
Oh, we were doing the same old song and dance. Justin was real quiet, and we were like, "You're quiet," and he's like, "I don't know what to tell you." And then he found something, and I'll just leave it there.
I'm gonna deafen for a second while I get this.
Oh wait, hold on. All right, that should be loud. All right, they didn't like that.
All right, that's a great clip.
Oh, do I have it from my perspective now? Did you see that yet?
Oh, I haven't seen yours yet. Okay.
All right, that should be louder. All right, they didn't like that. All right, that should be louder.
That's really good.
That still doesn't represent how loud it was.
It was so much louder. Like, Twitch couldn't process it properly.
Yeah, like it did not
know what to do.
Oh man, it's my bad on that one.
Oh man,
that's literally what I booted up Oblivion earlier today, and I loaded into the save. So a clip I posted before, and it just like the game exploded on me. Like
Corey's clip is also insanely good for something completely unrelated. That's the same thing.
All right, you know what? Give me a second.
With the helmet, that was about it. Your papacy parlay didn't hit, man. Fuck. What a tragedy. Fuck. What a tragedy.
Oh shit, dude. Dude, Corey's might be the best of all.
It's really good. The face you make is so funny, man. It's like you're being literally blown away from the computer.
I just started stream, man. I was not prepared.
Maxwell commercial from the 90s.
That is like me, age 7 in the movie theater when the MGM logo comes on the fucking IMAX.
Oh yeah, he's right, dude. The fucking light.
I'm loving too that I had the Millionaire music on for that whole time.
It makes it so much better.
I just turned it off.
What do you think of being the stream of 4 white dudes who say, Inshallah?
What do I think?
What do you think? Do you want to try it?
Nah, I don't think it doesn't have good mouthfeel with 4 white guys in the call.
What about everything gonna be Irie?
What if we flub it?
Definitely not that one.
I think that one's like, that one feels more natural to me.
I think you're just an Irie kind of guy. I've been thinking that.
What about Boomba Clot?
You can't say it. You don't say it right.
Yeah, you said it. Boomba.
Yeah, it is not Boomba.
Bumba?
Yeah.
Bumba?
That's more like it, I think.
Boomba.
That's how I say it anyway.
Just doing it with an accent change it?
Yes.
It still makes me laugh that the Dune thing everyone says I thought was just like
Jamaican.
I thought it was like a real saying. And in my head I was like, man, all these white chatters are really comfortable saying that, huh?
I mean, have you seen Paul Atreides, dude? Dude is from Brooklyn, I think.
Every time I hear heaven, I think Heaven's Gate, and I think about the guy who jacked off so much he couldn't go to heaven.
He saved his life.
You know?
Wait, that's a thing?
Yeah, no, there was a cult.
Fuck.
There was a cult and
No, it's good. It's good.
It
wasn't the real heaven. It was one of the fake ones.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
I thought I was gonna get locked out. I was just
So the last surviving member of Jonestown in chat, like reporting this shit to the German government or whatever.
Yeah, they kicked him out of the cult because he wouldn't stop beating his shit.
I want to say something not charitable.
Yeah.
How stupid do you have to be to get sucked into a cult? Especially in the current day.
Yeah, no, I'm kind of with you.
I don't want to answer that.
Like in 1971, you couldn't just Google like, "Is this shit a cult?" But like in 2025, you could just say like, "Go to ChatGPT, Grok, is this a cult?"
Yeah, but the problem now is like today's brains people are gonna see that, and if they Google like, "Is this a cult?" and it says yes, they're gonna go, "Well, the fake media, it's not a cult."
This guy.
We got to start doing reverse psychology on it.
Right, and then so we should have Google say it's not a cult.
Yeah.
So that lots of smart people join, and then the cult becomes really cool.
I feel like I shot a certified doohickey yesterday.
Really?
Yeah. It was a gun from 1907.
Damn.
To rack it, you had to put your finger pretty much in front of the barrel and turn the safety off.
No!
It was the only way to rack it. It was
knew what they were
insane.
doing.
Did you have to keep a bag
and stick it in your mouth?
You have to keep a bag of black powder in your pocket to pour into the gun?
And a big stick.
Like a lighter to light the wick on the end of the gun? I'm ignoring the comment that said David Blaine was on the Epstein logs. That can't be real.
It doesn't sound like you ignored it.
Which one was David Blaine? What was he doing?
The magic guy.
Yeah, but like which one? There's so many.
The guy who like sticks a knife through his hand.
Pre-Chris Angel. He wasn't the goth one.
Was he the one who like locked himself above Times Square in a box?
Yes.
Yeah.
That shit was so stupid.
What? That's an incredible feat of like human achievement, man.
All right.
Ari.
Stupid bitch.
I got you both. One
Held
jump.
his breath underwater for like 17 minutes. That's kind of cool.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. That's like, it's not as exciting as the magic because it takes 17 minutes to.
It's not magic.
Yeah, but neither is the other shit that he's doing. That's all like
Exactly,
sleight of
it's not
hand and stuff.
magician.
None of it's
he's just
magic, man.
He's like street magic Johnny Knoxville.
Well, that's Chris Angel.
Being in the box is harder than just like, is this your card?
Well, he failed the water one, I think. Remember, because he did it. It was so weird. They were like, just a long time ago, so I might be making this all up. But like, he was breaking the record for most time spent in the water first. So he was just in the water
Have you heard of
for
fish?
like a week or something.
It's so fucking good.
But then he was like explaining how he was like practicing for so long to hold his breath underwater for like 17 minutes. We're like, okay, we're gonna do it. He's gonna hold his breath and break the record, but also we're gonna tie him up and he has to unchain himself underwater. And then I was like, well, isn't he not gonna be able to hold his breath for as long if he's trying to unchain himself? And sure enough, like mid unchain, he ran out of breath and the fucking like medics had to jump in and save his ass. And I was like, that was a big build up for nothing.
Damn, so he held his breath for 9 minutes? That's
Still long. I could probably hold my breath for like 75 seconds if I had to.
Yeah, that's a long
75.
I mean, it would start to hurt after like 10, but.
And then like the pressure of the water.
You guys want to do it? You want to try to do it right now?
I'm calling Michael Phelps a fucking magician.
You know that the magic is not real, right? He's not conjuring, like, he's not, like, teleporting
Yeah,
like,
but
the
there's
card
no trick.
with the-
That'd be like it's like just saying anything you've done in a
Yeah,
day
it's
is
just a
magic
human
trick.
feat, right? It's not,
That's incredible,
understand what
though.
you're
Is it?
It's more incredible than the magic.
I don't think so. I think crafting a fun little illusion is way more incredible than holding your breath.
For 17 minutes?
I don't care how long he held it for, honestly, because it's not. It's like, who cares?
I mean, it's more boring to watch a dude just be like
Oh, what the
in
fuck?
the underwater for 17 minutes.
you got
That's
more
for
the most
sure.
coins. I want to be.
That's fair.
He taught himself how to throw up on command too. I remember that.
Well, he did know he did that like water spouting, right?
Yeah,
Where, like he
that's
saw
just
those guys.
wanted to-
those,
I
like-
wanted to phrase it in a way that was inflammatory.
Some of this
There's, like-
shit is crazy, man.
He's like, I can be a human fire extinguisher. Wow, wow.
I feel like if you were like, if you're 15 now, you can't understand the innocence of the era where David Blaine would like just walk up to a random person on the street and do like a, is this your card trick? But then the next step, the card would, he would like cut it in half. Now smoke the card.
What the fuck?
And then there'd be like, they'd smoke the whole card. And then he'd be like, okay, walk down to the end of the block and look in the shop window. And then in the shop window, there's like a 2 of diamonds or something there. Like, I actually, as a teenager, when I saw that shit for the first time, I was like, he's a master of the occult. Like, he is the devil.
Well, yeah,
the devil is in Las Vegas, man.
Primetime like TV specials for him to like fuck with people, right? Like
Now, as an adult, I know it's all magnets or whatever, but as a little kid, I was like when Chris Angel cut that lady in half and then both halves walked away. That I'm not gonna play the hits here, but
that's a hell of a first time cat. You said it as a joke for me, and it's about eating his friend's cum.
Huh.
Or something like that.
Where's the
Yeah, I get a
joke?
lot of people who are just like, Justin, I think you'd find this funny, and then they just tell me some like horribly graphic cum thing. I'm like, nah. Justin, I think you'll find that everyone's typing OGC and saying, I think you'll find this funny. But they're right about that.
It doesn't make sense to me. Like if you took a not a crazy strong like industrial magnet, but one of those like ones with the red and the blue poles.
Yeah.
And you put it like on the front side of your thigh, and then you took another one and you put it on the back side of your thigh, but so the blue's attracted to the red or the red's attracted to the blue, vice versa. I don't believe that your blood can flow right. That just doesn't make sense.
There's other forces at play, right?
Oh, I guess that's true.
Yeah, God.
God, if he wills
blood
it.
pressure.
We're all God's blood.
Yup.
Deep dish communion wafers incoming.
Deep dish communion wafer.
Wait, the iron in your blood is
you
not
earned some
magnetic?
charisma points for that one.
No, this shit's pissing me off. The iron in your blood is not magnetic?
It's really funny.
Then why the fuck how did Magneto break out of his plastic prison then?
Deep dish iron pizza. What did I say? Deep, what the fuck?
Deep dish
Deep dish iron pizza?
I just.
The fuck does that mean?
I just combined so many things.
Deep dish iron pizza.
Am I okay?
Bro said heads I win, tails you lose.
The communion wafer. Wafin? I'm done.
Communion wafing.
Are you guys okay?
No.
Did electing an American Pope curse us and we're slowly losing our ability to...
That is so funny, though.
It is really funny to pick an American Pope.
Like in 2025, it's really...
It's so funny.
But he tweets. He tweets, though.
We need to poke this on DeviantArt.
Oh!
Ooh.
Excuse me?
We need to poke
We need to
this
poke
on
that does what?
DeviantArt.
A DeviantArt Pope.
But
Yeah,
what
yeah.
section of DeviantArt, though?
Drawings of pregnant Sonic.
Okay. I'm with it.
Wait, is there a what is it, a Sonic Sona for the Pope?
Sonic Sona.
The
Sonic
Pope?
Sona.
Sonic the Pope.
Pope Sona.
No, you can like look up your name
When
and
you're-
Sonic
when you're
and
too
like...
special for even a persona. There's other levels.
Is there like a schism in the furry community?
Of what kind? Because the answer is yes, lots.
Well, like the central tenets of like furryism.
The central tenets of furryism.
Because like they have no pope. It's decentralized, right?
Yeah.
But so there's got to be like some sects. And don't be glib here.
What's your name plus the
it depends
hedgehog?
on
Because I know
what
that's
way
part
you
of the
wanna-
whole thing.
Yo, Pope John Paul III.
Depends on what way you want to sect them, to be honest, because you can do it in many ways.
Like, is there? And this is a good faith question.
Oh, I believe you.
I have a curious mind. Is there?
Oh, okay. I believed you already.
Is there like a sect of furries that are like, it only counts if you're like in character / garb at all times, like full life, like 100% immersed?
I don't think that kind of person exists.
Okay.
But to some extent, there are, I think, some people who are like, you're only like a casual furry, you know, you're not like real.
like a baby fur, like Elon, right?
That shit's so funny, man.
I could tell you the phrase my trainer coined. I could have sworn we talked about it once.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
But I walked in one day and my trainer goes, "Hey man, what do you think about white passing furries?" And I was like, "What?" And he went, "You know, like just a girl with cat ears." And I was like, "Dude, that's an insane way to pitch that."
That shit do kind of piss me. The cat ear thing, like, I'm sorry, that's claimed by anime. That's an anime thing. You keep that.
I don't like it.
I don't like it either.
Because it's kind of like, I think you should shit or get off the pot.
Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying.
I got no respect for dabblers.
I don't like you comparing being a furry to shitting, but like the premise is still like, I'm okay with it.
Yeah, shit or get out of the box. Is what you should have said.
They shouldn't be making the teachers scoop that shit, man. Their job is hard enough.
It's fertilizer.
I am imagining the furry who's way too in deep and does go outside to shit every time. I'm like,
well, I'm not even gonna say
that's
that.
So funny.
You don't gotta do that. You don't.
Paul's just got a big dick down there, man.
Ah, shit.
Dustin, look at this shit, man. Look at how far ahead he is.
I know. I need the big donut.
You're twice as far as I am, man.
Ah, shit. I took one I can't even use.
Shit, Brian had the same idea that I had when Justin said that.
Whoops. My problem is I'm just mashing A all the time. I gotta stop.
I picked A.
What?
I picked A.
One of these two, Corey.
I could only take one of these, so I have to take it.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Nah, 50-50.
I'm always taking.
I'm
taking equal sign every time. Wrong, bitch.
Brian,
I can take it.
You literally can't use that one.
I'm taking Dutch flag. I'm taking Dutch flag.
The fuck is Dutch flag?
Okay,
Dutch flag.
Take this one. I'm gonna.
Fuck.
I have been blocked literally 9 turns in a row, man.
Me too. I'm getting fucked here. They call me the Dutch master.
Yes, we win together.
That's fucked.
Yes!
Man, that's fucked.
That's fucked.
You know that in the Netherlands, if you go over to a Dutch person's house for coffee, they'll Venmo request you like 75 cents afterwards to pay for
For
the
real?
coffee. Yeah, that's what I heard on Reddit.
Damn.
And then I said it's probably not real because I read it on Reddit. And then like 1,000 people in chat went, "No, that checks out."
Really? I got one not true.
That's insane.
Only one person has refuted it in my chat. 2 people refuted it now.
Someone refuted it in my chat, but I think
Someone said it sounds racist. I don't know how, but it does.
That one chatter who's too woke.
I've been saying that I'm gonna like have to revoke Ryan's cocksucker card.
I told you you can't. You don't have the authority to revoke cocksucker card.
And then he says that, and then that's kind of offensive, honestly.
You can stop me from making jokes about like what if this singer was gay or bisexual, but you can't stop me from saying cocksucker because that's not a word. Like straight people can suck cock.
True.
Do you?
No.
Not yet.
They were 21 Jump Street was right. I'm getting bullied for not sucking dick.
I remember I had a friend once try to like I told them that they were trying to trick me into sucking their dick because they were like if you've never had a gay experience, how do you even know? And I was like I got a good hunch, and they were like, that's kind of homophobic, and I was like, you're not gonna guilt me into sucking you off.
That's crazy. That's actually like praying. That's sexual abuse, I think.
Yeah, not sucking them off really fucked up.
I mean, I hate when people do this, but imagine if you flip the roles.
All right, hold on. Can I just run this by you?
Yeah.
Someone just came in and said, I have a joke for you. Guy who is blind hearing his friend stirring mac and cheese.
That's the one.
Oh, that's that. Yeah, are you going to finish that? The mac and cheese being stirred sounds like his friend's jerking off, so the friend thinks the blind guy's asking if he could eat the rest of his mac and cheese, but the blind guy wants to know if he's going to come.
It's not quite there yet.
I think it's pretty good.
Like the premise is too laborious to
Yeah.
tie up elegantly. Like what? Here's how I would change it. All caps lock on. When the pots sound like good pussy. And then that's like 8 words or something like that, and it gets 98% of the meaning across that they were going for.
Yeah, but there's no. But it's not like it's not like the guy would be like going, can I eat that pussy? Like he thinks his friend's eating his shit, you know?
Dudes will literally come in a chat and be like, here's a funny bit for you, and then they'll post like the Epic of Gilgamesh. And then like the punchline is like a pun or something like that at the end of 1,000 pages of discourse.
It's kind of fucked up that I won't suck a dick.
No, it's not. It's not.
No, here's the thing though, like...
No, he's kind of based for this.
Like, I know what kind of joy it brings me, and I'm sitting here going like, I'm not gonna give people that kind of joy. That's
no, that's not fair. You could give the joy in a way that you prefer. You could eat pussy.
Yeah, but
unless you're
like,
being a misogynist, you're saying eating
what
pussy
about my
doesn't feel
boys?
as good about getting your dick sucked.
What about his boys?
What about my boys?
It's equivalent exchange.
Yeah, but you're gonna hate it, so what's the point?
He's gonna hate eating the pussy, or he's gonna hate getting his dick sucked?
Sucking the cock.
No, I'm always gonna love getting my dick sucked. Let me be clear.
Yeah, he's not gonna.
Oh, really? What if you were getting your dick
How do you
sucked
know?
by...
Adolf Hitler.
By what?
Well,
Maybe I don't know. Maybe I don't know it's Hitler. Maybe I'm really sticking it to him. Maybe
you'll recognize that mustache anyway.
God, this is tickling.
Wait, but if his eyes are open,
open,
then he would probably know it's Hitler, man.
What the fuck?
Dude, you're getting your dick sucked with your eyes open? That's crazy.
What do you mean?
You're staring at the ceiling, man.
I cover my eyes and I go, no. No, I'm playing.
That's crazy.
No, I'm looking like crazy. I'm sitting there.
Another all caps. You post.
I'm wearing one of them.
Sorry. I've got to take the momentum while I got it.
No, please.
You post a picture of the Yalta conference with Stalin and Churchill and FDR, and then in all caps underneath it, you write, "Who getting the best head?"
Okay, that's pretty nice. I like that.
I'm
wearing that dumb detective hat, and I got a big old magnifying glass. That's how I'm getting sucked off.
No one actually becomes with their eyes open, right?
Lifting their chin up so you can make eye contact the whole time.
Oh no, that sounds so bad.
No, look here.
Honestly,
What?
No, I'm getting into like too real territory.
Why?
We weren't there.
I don't like eye contact.
Ever?
I mean, like during that. It's like
you ever told your therapist about this?
We can't like talk, so it's like it's just awkward eye contact.
You put your hand down and like close your eyes.
No. I don't know. It just feels awkward.
They could be wearing sunglasses.
If there's some back and forth conversation happening
like
somehow,
a cool blowjob.
You know, I could see that.
Yes.
I just don't think I'd be. I mean, just like I don't know, man. Like, coming feels so good. I can't see anything in that moment. There's no seeing. I'm not.
This guy's coming so hard, his eyes turn off.
They do. They just. It's a natural instinct. It's like, well, I have to remove some sensory things going on right now.
You're kidding me? My eyes get like more present.
Can I tell you? Paul,
I see more. I look around because what if the predator comes out at that moment and tries to kill me?
There you go. I gotta tell you, I don't know. I was talking to my trainer about butt stuff. This is the thing we do sometimes, and I mentioned what you said to me, Apollo, about that I'm bad at jacking off because I'm not using my ass. And he was like, no, it's definitely right. I was like,
using your ass, like stimulating your anus, or like flexing
like
your anus.
Like I don't know what it's like to come good because I never like put any shit in my ass while I did it.
There's a bonus version of coming that exists through anal that is it's a
the
secret
red band edition.
I'm not even sure how to achieve it properly, but when you do achieve it, you see God.
You know how like in between rounds of Punch Out you mash select?
Yes,
I think it's yeah, it's like that. Like you come with like a bigger health bar or something.
It's like it's annoying because when you do it, you're like, holy shit, this has existed this whole time, and then you're just chasing the dragon.
Hey, Mister. Hey,
what? I'm an equal opportunity fucker, man. I'm hitting everybody. Here I go. Last place again. Never be the first person to win a Mario Party minigame, because that's the worst thing that could ever happen to you.
So you got second, I got last, so shut up.
Yeah, because you were fucking it up. If you had been paying attention, you could have stopped Corey and I could have gotten first.
When you lose, it's everyone else's fault, but when I lose, it's my fault.
Well, because there's 4 people. There's a multipolar system, man.
So when it's going
if
well,
it was 1v1 and I lost, then it's my fault. But if it's 1v1v1v1, yeah, there's multipolar forces involved. Listen,
also,
buddy.
He's never experienced the bonus orgasm, so he's lashing out.
That doesn't even bother me because I think that I would just waste way too much time.
It does feel like a big time commitment.
It's like casual versus ranked or something.
It's kind of fucked up they keep it from you though. Like you can't know it until you've seen it. Like you have to find it first.
I don't know what I'm missing. So like, I think I'm just gonna enjoy my standard nuts.
Yeah, it might be better to not know.
I think you stay off the hedonic treadmill.
Yeah.
Because soon, like, if you did it enough, then you'd be like, that would become your default nut. And then the jerkin nut would be like a poverty nut. And then who even knows
the thing,
what
yeah.
happens after that.
Like people say, like some drugs are so good you ruin your life. Like, I don't want to ruin my life because I come too good, you know?
Yeah.
I don't think it's that easy though. Like you got to go searching for it.
Also, and, like, I mean, the dynamics are different, I guess. But like, I feel like if you get used to that kind of stimulation, when you're like, if you were meeting someone or you were with a new partner for the first time, it makes it a little awkward, right?
I suppose.
Do you ease into it with
that's what
I was gonna say. Do you ease into it with a couple like poverty nuts first, and then like day 5, you're like, by the way,
the poverty nuts aren't like bad though. Like you just know
I could have told you that.
You know,
I've been told by a lot of reliable sources that you don't have to go in the ass to hit the button. You hit the button like under your nuts.
You can, but like
really?
it doesn't work.
That sounds
hard. It's still hard. Like I don't know. There's
that
like
sounds rough.
There's a sauce to it, man. I don't fully understand it yet.
Damn.
That's the issue.
That's crazy.
All right, so here's when you get older, your prostate grows, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Is it easier for me to hit the big nut now?
Maybe.
No, that's past my expertise, man. I ain't old.
I will say the older I get, I feel like the worse my nuts get.
Now that scares me, and you've ruined my day.
Worse?
I
In what
would
way?
not +2 that. As of my age, I would not +2
Who the
that.
fuck put this on me?
So I at least have a couple.
I'm mad at you.
I would say they feel. I don't notice a change at this point.
With your nuts or your prostate?
Well, I don't know about my prostate. I might not even have one for all I know.
Nah, it's fair. Yeah, I don't think I've met it yet. I haven't been introduced
how does
yet.
the prostate actually like work? Because like, I appreciate it. Don't get me wrong. You know, handshakes all around, good design. But like, what does it do exactly?
It's like the turbo button for your cum.
Yeah, secret room.
Yeah, but like, what is it?
You know how in Zelda there's like those walls with the cracks on them, and if you bomb it inside, there's like a fairy in a bottle or whatever.
It gives you it gives all of the. It's like, you know, an extra hose for the water slide.
Extra hose for the water slide.
You know, like if you're going down the water slide and it's not wet enough, so you're like and like your shorts go riding up your ass and like you get red welts on your legs, so you throw another hose on that bitch.
That's fucked, man. Oof. Did you work at a water park or something?
No,
because this is like, it's such a specific metaphor.
I was trying to think of.
You guys ever do psychedelics?
Yep.
No.
Like twice.
I'm so fucking boring, man.
That's it.
Is there a validity to my mental model that there's like a 99% chance it is neutral to good, and a 1% chance that you get the one that turns you into a
Like
Joe Rogan acolyte?
I think the odds might be worse.
Yeah, no, I think in that respect, I think they're kind of 50-50.
50-50?
Yeah. Like,
that's horrible odds.
Of all the guys I knew growing up who were into psychedelics, like almost all of them became that way.
Really?
with varying levels of hate attached to it, but they definitely all became like bro, there's a whole second universe, and like just got really like weirdly spiritual about it and shit. I do feel like it's a coin flip. You might just become like a weird dumb guy.
I gotta wonder how that happened. Like, what?
Yeah, I
the hell
became
is
weird
that?
dumb guy.
Everyone I've talked to who's done shrooms is like, yeah, like there's like some pretty colors and stuff, you know, like
Yeah, shrooms are chill as hell.
But then, like, yeah, some people are like, I have achieved the state of being that allows me to see through the 9th dimension.
See, that shit pisses me off, because I'm like, what if you open your third eye and you're finally seeing what I've been seeing with 2, but you're acting like so superior to me?
Right?
Like, my friends come back from doing shrooms and they're like, I just found out like we're all part of the universe. And I'm like, no shit, you fucking idiot.
Yeah, bro,
like,
I known that.
Yeah, known that shit since I was like 4.
Yeah. God, I do think it's a funny trick to like be high every day for a really long time, and then if you go sober, it's kind of like you're high in a new way, you know?
Yeah, your body can function like a normal operating.
Yeah, but I have to face all the horrors, man. It's terrible. It's been like over 2 months now. It's crazy.
So like your life tolerance is like through the roof, man.
It's not me.
You're like, damn, this guy can take like 24 hours of life to the dome every single day.
It's crazy. I do feel like it's a superpower.
So like it seems like all of those drugs do mostly the same shit except for salvia. That's the one that apparently is like,
That's the crystal, yeah.
That'll actually send you to the
That's the
night
Black
dimension.
Mirror episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, these chat messages are like, I hate how much it makes me want to like cry, you know? Yeah. The shit people say about salvia.
They're addicted for a reason they fucking own.
Well, it's just like,
Dude, that's PB. That's PB.
I was thinking about drugs. I did so bad.
That's pee-pee?
That's PB. Yes!
Oh shit!
Jesus.
Are you kidding me? I did so bad.
99. Dude, I thought I smoked it. I was like, I'm finally breaking my record. Nope.
Oh,
not even triple digit.
That was
what
a
tried,
rush, man.
I've tried those substances like 3 times in my life, and every time it was horrible.
Which substances?
I will not touch them.
I haven't gone out of my way because
I did I did them in the dumbest possible way you could do any of them. So like it was all on me every time because I never planned it out. It was always just like some guy had it.
Bro was smoking Fent at Skinamarink.
Yeah, I was bending in half. No, I did acid at the Matrix.
That's so funny.
that was not a good idea for your first time.
Well,
and then mushrooms just made me throw up.
That's what. Yeah, I got a light stomach, so I'm worried that I would just bomb that shit.
I took like a small dose of mushrooms, like considered a little bit higher than a microdose, and I was like, and I had just the nicest day, and I was like, fuck, this rocks. So the next day I went, let's run that back, and I had a 16-hour nightmare of a day. And then I told someone this, and they were like, bro, you can't do it like 2 days back to back, and I was like, I'm never doing it again. I never did it again.
Yeah,
I gave what I had left to a friend, and I was like, you can just have this. Dude, I've rolled nothing but 1s and 2s. I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. Fuck you. Yeah, sell me something, you prick.
This comment is so fucking good, man. My friend smoked salvia and tried to jump out his window on the 4th floor. I watched him do it, and I still smoked it after. That's so fucking funny, man.
Dude, humanity actually might be sick, though. Like, I think
so
we're actually
funny.
kind of cool.
It's so real.
That really rocks.
That's just fucking like. That's definitely a university age thing for sure.
Oh yeah.
I know this is like, I mean, this is old posting, but it's been federally legal for like to have marijuana for like 10 years now, right? So it's boring. It's crazy to me thinking back now that in like 2013, a dude would just show up at your house with a Ziploc bag of green shit in it, and you would be like, "Yeah, light it on fire, and I'll breathe the fumes in." Like no scientist was involved in the supply chain to like verify its integrity or anything.
Yep.
It's
It smells
crazy.
like gasoline.
It's like imagine all the fucking horrible shit people did to get weed.
You're like, hey, pack that shit in an old green ginger ale bottle, light it up.
Oh, yo, you know that shit that we use to put in dead bodies? Let's mix it with weed and smoke it. That's a great idea.
It's crazy how dumb the like straight edge argument is. Like, if you just don't take any drugs, you'll never want them, and you'll be free from it. And I'm over here like, I want to do them so bad, man. Like, give me a chance.
Round 1.
I think I'm like just fully done with them at this point, which is fucked up.
See,
Really? You don't drink coffee anymore?
The hell? I've been drinking coffee. Ah! Okay, thank God. That was my panic voice.
Did I ever tell you guys the story when I was in, was it high school or no, it was university. I was like bowling with my friends like a lot.
That's sick.
Like we used to go a lot. And one time I was bowling, you know, like occasionally you're doing something that's like repetitive like that, and you just lose all muscle memory.
Yeah.
And like everything's fucked. Well, anyway, I was bowling and I slammed the ball like as hard as I could into my ankle.
Yeah, it happens.
With the inside of my left ankle. And, you know, horrible pain, horrible pain. Next ball, immediately did the same thing again.
Are you shitting me, man?
I love that.
My ankle was swollen like I was retaining water, man. It was so fun.
Fuck. Are you fucking shitting me, dude?
Dude, bowling alleys here are super not dead. I tried to go bowling at some point in the last few years with Taffy and Noah. And we got there at like 4 p.m. and they were like, no, we're booked up through till closing.
Wow.
Like, really? Was it like a league or something?
It was like a Wednesday afternoon.
A lot of the bowling charm has been taken by Topgolf, man.
They just didn't like you.
Topgolf does.
Nah,
fun.
sorry.
I like Topgolf.
I wish we had Topgolf here. That sounds like a great time.
There's like one
It
bar
is a
in
good
Gastown where you can play screen golf. But I think it's like
Screen golf.
$200 an hour.
Topgolf
Not
is
the
fun
same.
because if you know how to hit a golf ball, even if it's not even good, you are immediately better than like 99% of people who go to Topgolf.
Really?
Oh,
Really?
yeah. I have no idea how to hit a fucking golf ball.
Dude, anyone who has never tried to golf is going. They look like such a fool trying to golf.
What the fuck?
Well, that's not your fault. I'm just saying it's funny because like I don't know how to golf. I've just swung a club before, and that's just an immediate insane advantage. I'll be seeing you in hell.
I have fond memories of Chiblee hitting the ball and it somehow just went sideways. It went flying at people.
Yep. It actually went backwards, which is,
Yeah, it somehow went backwards and sideways. It was a magic ball.
I gotta learn how to golf, man.
No, don't do it.
I gotta do it.
It takes so much time.
it's so hard, man. I don't know how they do it.
I'm already
It
getting
seems
golf
fun.
mugged by like the parents at my daughter's school.
Don't fall for it, man.
Like
You'd become one of them.
3 minutes into any dinner, they start talking about golf. What's your handicap? What course do you
Yeah, it's
play?
'cause-
And stuff like that.
It's because they're boring, man.
The golf is sick. We get outside, you smack a ball around.
Yeah, but they probably talk like horrible shit about like.
You don't even know them, man.
I'm getting some idea.
I do feel like it's just inherently like an evil person sport. I can't shake that
That's
feeling.
movies and Tiger Woods.
Whoops, I misclicked.
Oh, you fucker.
God damn. That's crazy.
You did that on purpose.
I know, I genuinely did.
Dude, I can't with this cromulent fuck crustable of a day. Tommy Needy Smokey.
God.
But people are saying golf is like the most morally evil sport. You guys are watching the NFL, man. Have you ever seen the NFL?
I'm not.
No, you're not watching
But
anything.
True. He's right. But I still think golf's worse.
Dude, no way. They don't have an Adrian Peterson of golf, man.
Just by volume of people who are in the NFL and people who golf.
O.J.
I don't
Simpson, man.
I don't think professional golfers are the problem. It's the whole like
Yeah,
corporate
yeah.
culture.
I'll bet you
being
there's
melded
one golfer
together
on
with it.
Earth who like killed his wife. So I think they cancel each
There's
other out.
like 8 players in the NFL presently that have done that.
There's got to be at least like 500 golfers in America alone who hunt human for sport. Nothing will convince me otherwise.
All of this golf is now, it's not quite an every person sport, but all this like golf is only for Lex Luthor. You got to move that to like horse-based sports. Dressage,
Ryan just
equestrian,
wants to join
polo.
Ryan just wants to join the country club.
No, you guys are like,
Let him join the country
you're
club.
operating on like some 1910s sports stereotypes.
1910s.
I don't know, man. I've seen a lot of shit people golf.
Dude, George Carlin was riffing on rich people being golfers. That's not 1910s.
Plaxico Burress shot himself in the foot, man.
Okay, but like, here's the deal, though. What Justin said is right. I'm not scared of like the people playing backyard football. You know, like.
Yeah.
But the people who are like, you know,
You're scared of
making,
the
like,
average 50-something male
Yes.
in the United States.
Yes.
You could literally poke them in the belly and they'd be done.
Did you watch Jackass 1, man? Those guys were
Yeah.
feral, dude.
Well, they shouldn't have done all that, but that was also came out in 2001. That was 24 years ago.
Yeah, I think as your fingers approaching their belly, they would just like shoot you.
I would dodge the bullet.
Yeah.
I think it's like golf
Fair.
and then tennis.
You guys are so behind the times. It's crazy.
Yeah, Ryan just wants us to absolve him so he can go frolic around with his rich buddies.
I think you guys have a correlation causation problem. Just because you have an impression that bad people play golf doesn't mean playing golf makes you bad.
I think you have a
I don't
correlation
know. I don't think it does
coefficient
make you bad. I just think there's a high volume of bad people playing. And I think you look bad because you're around bad people.
That's crazy.
Like, I'm not saying I'll like write someone off because they're like a golfer, but I am going to go into that with some preconceived notions for sure. You know?
Okay, but you go to the gun range. So I could flip this around on you.
That's true.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
I could flip this around on you, toot sweet.
I could understand why someone would only know that about me and be like, I don't know about that Justin guy. That's understandable.
You didn't expect him to agree with you, Ryan. Now you look like the asshole.
Well, I was
again.
just thinking, I think it's crazy that people do dress in those fuck-ass clothes to golf when you really don't need to. Like, they don't make you wear that to go to
That's
the
true.
course.
They don't make you look like that.
They choose to wear that.
I still maintain that I'd be more scared of the average golfer than the average football player because there's way more golfers than football players.
I think it's
I'm not playing football.
Listen, every bad guy in a movie golfs, except for like Thanos, but like that would be fucking sick.
We don't know. We don't know.
That being said, call me crazy. I would be more scared of like the 6'8", 400-pound lineman who can run a 40-yard dash in 4.2 seconds than Bill from accounting.
Also, I do feel like as you age, you just become more evil. Golf's an old
No,
man's
our
sport.
generation's bucking the trends.
Says most evil guy in call.
No, we're destined. I'm not by default the most evil. Give me your star. Give me your star. Fuck you. This guy's evil. You deserve that. Oh, Apollo, thank you. You deserve that, Corey. I don't know. I feel like the millennial lot politically is destined to be the don't kill me for this one, Justin. The most liberal living generation.
No, you're probably right.
When we were like
said negatively, but you're right.
When we were younger, it was like, yeah, but wait till like we're the boomers age. Then it's like it's gonna be crazy liberal. And then Gen Z said, I bet. And now we're like, wait, really?
I kind of lost you there because I'm panicking because I'm bad at this. But I'll be back. I'll be back soon. I swear because I hit the wrong one several times. You know what?
I was slow. I was slow.
We could just talk.
That was me.
We could just talk. Because like I'm not gonna win this. So
He's right. He's doing horrible. Okay,
I'm doing really fucking bad.
Lock in. I want him demoralized for that golf shit.
What the fuck? Fuck you. Go suck off your rich goddamn buddies in the country club.
I can't. They won't let me in. I got this fuck ass polo on.
Oh my god, you gotta take off the fuck ass polo.
Or maybe I gotta
they
put it
love
on. I'm
saying
not sure.
cocksucker too.
The code switch is crazy.
That's true.
And what's wild is I don't know which one's the real me, man.
That was close. I don't know. I just really like to hate on golf. It also just looks fucking boring. Like it's fun to hit a thing, but
you're walking. It's like a competitive walk.
None of them are walking. They're all getting their little cart.
The car driving stuff is cool too.
That part of it's cool.
When I was like 4 years old, I crashed a golf cart into a watering can. That's the end of the story.
That's cool.
They let you drive the golf cart?
Mini golf is so much more fun than golf. I'll say that.
No,
confidently.
man, because the mini golf courses are so fucked up.
They said, hey, here, you can drive the golf cart, okay? And I was like, oh yeah, I can drive the golf cart. The fucking wheel, which is a little golf cart wheel, was turned to the left entirely all the way around, so it didn't look like it was turned all the way to the left.
Alignment was all
So I was like,
up.
I'm gonna hit the gas. I hit the gas, and it just swerved right into the fucking watering thing. It was so messed up, man. They wanted the AMV, the America's Funniest Home Videos shit. That's what they wanted.
That's AFV. AMV is a Linkin Park Goku shit.
Yeah, you're right.
Linkin Park Goku
The Linkin
shit?
Park Goku shit.
Mike Shinoda, Super Saiyan Level 3. Mike Shinoda is the guy from Linkin Park.
I'm glad you guys are fighting the fight that like gets you in trouble, which is that like Linkin Park is super over.
Thank you. And wait, we have like the four people on Earth who agree on this.
I know. Linkin Park fans don't listen to this. Do not listen to this. It's so
What happened? I
embarrassing to
didn't pay
listen to.
attention for like 10 years, and
It's crazy
We
to me.
went from like we all agree that this kind of sucks, right?
We all hated it. We
and
all
then
hated
like
it and made fun of it.
I woke up in 2025 and everyone's like, "Well, third favorite album of all time is Hybrid Theory," and I'm like, "What happened?"
I want to say I can't. So what?
Yeah, I know what you're
I
gonna
know.
say.
You know what I'm
You
gonna
can't say that. But
I can't
yeah,
say it.
But we know.
And people are repping like Limp Bizkit now too.
Now that
I think that's kind of funny.
Well, it's a time capsule. I'll give you that. But I'm like, I
What I'll
was there
say
the
is-
first time around, and it sucked.
People I know who like are fucking with Limp Bizkit again are doing it very self-aware. Where people try to tell me Linkin Park is like deep art.
Is that like liking,
I'm not gonna believe that.
liking Corey Feldman for the lulls? Front row, the Corey Feldman
Like,
show.
Like I think Limp Bizkit fans know Limp Bizkit's kind of dumb. You know?
I'm so ready for Puddle of Mud to come back.
Dude, I saw a video.
I
of
don't
him
think that's
back
happening.
yesterday.
They're back?
Is that she fucking hates me?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, he couldn't sing the song because he was too high.
I only knew
that's
the,
so sad then.
Did you guys
It's
know
pretty
the
sad.
parody, the parody version of that song?
Am I confusing them with someone else?
Blocked me. You guys remember that one?
Is that
I don't.
Toby Turner?
That's for
Oh,
from like
man, I thought y'all were-
Toby Turner, dude. This is like 2006, like new.
I sat here-
type shit.
I thought you guys were just really fucking evil because I thought I read a story that guy had like throat cancer.
No,
I was like,
that's
God damn.
That's 3 doors down. Paula, someone in chat said we talked all night. Then she put my email on the block
On
list.
the block list, yeah. Then she clicked OK. Yeah, you got
Then
it.
she clicked OK. Oh, I gotta hear this, man.
She told me she was taking a I remember it. Oh my god. And she'd be back in a half hour. Yeah, dude, that shit went hard. I hate the shit
dude,
my
the
brain
next-
remembers. You're like, who's this person who's very famous? And I'm like, oh, I don't know their name. Fucking what? And then I'm like, oh, this parody, all the words to it from 2006 on Newgrounds. You're gonna remember all of that, man.
That's sick, though.
That's going in the permanent file section. You can't get rid of it.
Dan's crashing
Banana.
out of my chat, man. I think he's like doing his taxes now.
There's something over QuickBooks or something.
Yeah.
What's going on?
He's crashing out on QuickBooks in my chat.
Why?
I'm gonna guess he probably gave himself like 45 minutes to finish his taxes, and it's gonna take. He's realizing now it's gonna take longer. I know he's typing.
I fired my accountant for getting me in redacted.
That's really funny.
My ass, when I was like 13, I made like Halo Machinima videos.
That is
But
sick.
they never. I uploaded them to a website that no longer hosts those videos, so they're gone forever, lost. They don't exist, which is probably a good thing.
Going the way back.
4chan? I think it came back. I don't know.
It's scary because like I don't think I made any bad jokes in any of those, but like I could have.
I would like to think that if you were 13, people would be like, mostly just find it really funny.
Well, I think most of it was kind of slapstick, so I think I might be chill, honestly.
Like me, Justin, and Corey know. Can't say it, but we know. If someone was like, here's a tape of you talking to your friends in the 6th grade.
Nope.
Do you stand by these statements? You would
I
be
don't know
like,
what I would
you
have
know,
been saying.
I wouldn't have been saying
nah,
anything
man.
bad, but you know what was popular in 6th grade in my class?
What?
Huh?
Talking like a fucking baby.
That's.
What?
What?
Yeah. For some
I feel like
reason,
you were
right?
saying some
ahead of the
horrible
game.
shit, and you're coming up with just an insanely embarrassing cover story.
I remember this vividly because I've like thought about it in the like about how fucking weird it was. For some reason, it caught on to like talk like this and like
What the
like,
fuck?
Yeah, I don't know,
What?
man.
That didn't make it over here.
All I remember from 6th grade is they banned everyone from doing the suck it motion from wrestling.
Yeah, that's true.
No, I think it was like my class specifically. Like it was not a trend.
Oh, okay.
Like for some reason, it was like took over my class. It was so weird. Like one kid started doing it, and then everybody started doing it.
That is so weird.
You don't
In-
question
in
that kind of
6th
thing back then, you know?
like, my school was really progressive. They were just saying slurs. to
Okay,
everyone.
that's fair.
Ahead of their
Well,
time.
I mean, well, that's
They
just
weren't doing no stupid baby voice.
that's just default, though. I think we're probably saying those slurs with the baby voice.
You just said a second ago you didn't say anything bad.
Well, maybe
And
not
now
me,
you're
but
saying
they-
you said slurs
they
in a
def-
baby
they
voice,
they
which means
definitely
you
were
must
saying
think
bad
that
stuff
they're
to me.
not bad for some reason.
I didn't mean me. I meant them. What did you just do that for?
Because your shit was not aligned right, man.
I think we did
Bro.
good, Justin.
Yeah.
Oh,
wow.
shit.
Oh,
That's bullshit. That's bullshit.
yeah.
This one is bad.
I think we owned.
Well, we're not beating.
Crazy.
We're not beating.
Well, we were in beating 50.
I know every time I lose what is going on.
Shut the fuck up. We won last time. We won. This is ridiculous history. Well, we won
I
last
said
time.
every time we lose. I said every time we lose, and we won last time. So what do you think I'm talking about?
Okay.
This is religious history.
He's still talking about you, just not last time.
100%. Yeah, I just don't know how you do.
Oh, so when you lose, it's my fault, even when I'm on your team.
Dan is on some shit, man.
Do you know what's great about tax season, though?
Huh?
The government finally gets its money.
Oh, they get their pound of flesh no matter what. What's great is that it gives you a huge AOE buff on other chores. Because you're like, I gotta do my taxes. But then you're like, I haven't vacuumed the house in a while. I haven't, I want to rearrange my shelves really quick. And then like,
shortest distance bonus.
after like 2 weeks of that, you're like, fuck, now I really gotta do it.
Oh, that's
That's me.
No, it's me, Ed, definitely.
What?
I landed on like
Damn it!
so many red tiles.
Red dials.
I did call them tiles.
You said dials.
No,
Damn, my ass is in last.
I literally lost because that damn coin swap, man.
that's so true.
Yes.
What do you mean, yes?
I think this is 2 in a row for me. I'm pretty sure I won the last
hasn't
one.
won in like 2 months. Like, it's been a while.
I'm on the hot streak.
2 wins in a row?
Yeah, I think so.
Damn.
Oh, never
Somebody
mind.
gotta stop this
Even
guy.
if I had those coins, I was still losing. Can I do a quick little plug, Ryan?
Yeah, man, yeah. It's your stream too.
Oh, it's so nice.
Aw.
So I'll take half the money.
You said I'm evil. You said I'm the most. Oh, Corey said I'm the most evil person here.
Yeah, I'm sure. I just said that I might not let you say cocksucker anymore.
I'm
which
literally
isn't
the
like
only
the-
person here who's like trying to make sure that the human race survives for one more generation. But whatever.
Oh man, having kids. Oh no.
All right, whatever. I guess
Thank
that's
you. You know,
evil.
thank you.
That's all I've
honestly.
ever
Thank
wanted
you so
to hear.
much.
That's all I've ever wanted to
Thank
hear.
you, man.
We
Thank you.
appreciate your efforts, man, even though they're in vain. I'm hosting a big event here, a Minecraft server event with eight people. 2 of them are here. You know, one of them didn't get invited because he hates Minecraft, so I just didn't even bother. You know?
I'm the only one here who's seen the movie, man.
You don't have time for what we're doing. Okay, I
Okay,
factored in family values, and yours was off the
Oh,
chart.
dude, Limp Bizkit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
But yeah, we're doing a hide the block Minecraft event. It's starting in 30 minutes, and it's gonna last like 2 weeks. So if you like Minecraft, be sure to check it out at any point during those 2 weeks. That's it.
Can I chime something in?
Sure.
So earlier in Mario Party, and I mentioned Heaven's Gate, and you went, "Oh no," talking about the like jacking off too much to not get to heaven thing.
Yeah.
I thought it was because you named this event Heaven's Gate, and that's why you oh no'd. But then it clicked in my head. I'm like, well, that's ridiculous. I think I killed Corey.
That's so real, though.
What a psychotic name for a Minecraft event.
I know.
That's such a wild connection to me.
It was
kinda
such a
like-
real thought too. It
It
was
has
terrible.
nothing to do with the event in any way. It's
Yeah.
hide and seek. Like it's not. There's no religious connotation whatsoever. Holy shit! But yeah, no, we're launching it in 20 minutes. If you wanna check it out.
Oh man.
I'm excited.
I'm kind of crashed out now. Like
Sorry.
Wait, why'd you say, oh man?
I eat a sour candy.
I knew it was, I thought it was tea that was a little too hot, but.
Dude, the start and end of Mario Party is good. I like where we
It's
went.
real sour.
Is it a warhead?
Mario Party.
Real voice?
Oh.
Christ.
Oh, it's gone.
He's doing the baby voice.
He is
from
doing the
middle
baby
school,
voice.
man.
Quick, say the stuff you were saying in the 6th grade.
That's so good.
Don't do my homework.
That's fucking crazy that you guys were doing that, by the way.
That
That's
is so.
not normal.
That's so oralist, man.
That is really psychotic.
I know.
Not normally, man.
Oh man.
You don't talk like this, dude. I don't go up and down. It was like the Adam Sandler, like times like 10.
Wow,
You would
that's
get like
horrific.
the shit beat out of you if you did that at my middle school. Like you wouldn't survive.
Oh, this was the last year of elementary school. We were the big kids.
Dude, the first guy who did it took a huge risk.
Yeah, huge risk taker.
He did.
And now I'm thinking about Locked Out of Heaven's Gate, and that's just a whole other combination of words.
Bruno Mars.
Damn.
Bruno Mars, what?
He sings that song.
Locked Out of Heaven's Gate?
I don't think it's called Out of Heaven's Gate. I think it's just Out of Heaven.
It has that. Ew. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
It'll be in Bandle one day, and you'll be like, "That's what he did at the end of the stream that one time."
Free idea for a. I said idea.
Justin, watch Medea with me.
Oh yeah. I will. Free idea for any like Ryan super fans out there. Make a doll that's like Ryan singing a song, and then you have to guess what the song is.
Oh yeah, but he's only Dunka Dunka, no words.
Yeah, it's only Dunka Dunkas and stuff like that. Yeah, no vocals.
That's a great idea.
That's a good doll right there.
I thought for sure, by the way, that you were gonna say, "Here's a good idea for any Ryan super fans: kill him."
Well, they just love you so much.
It's only for the really super fans.
Oh, dude, the new Pope is Pope Leo.
Yep.
This shit's freaking me out because you
Pope
know
Leo
there's
from
like,
Chicago.
There's
Uncle
one
Leo.
dude out there who's
He's
like
from
Justin
the north.
speaking to me right now.
He's a Northern Leo, dude.
What's that?
He's like Justin speaking to me through code through the stream. He's not.
Yeah, I'm like the dog in that Zodiac Killer movie. I might have confused a few movies here, but you know.
Those of you who hate golf, if you hate golf, type 1. If you don't hate golf, type 2. Don't send it yet. Don't send it yet. Don't send it yet. This is multi-var survey. Golf haters, type 1. Golf, if you don't hate golf, type 2. Then put a dash. And if you've never played golf, type a 1. And if you have played golf, type a 2. So a 1-1 is someone who hates it and has never played it. And a 2-2 is someone who doesn't hate it and has played it. And a 2-1 is someone who doesn't hate it and has never played it. I can't parse this much data. I don't know what I was thinking. It's not even possible to get a rough temperature. I've made the query too complex. Can I posit a theory with no data? Lots of people are saying it's an ecological disaster, but I think that they're saying that it's an ecological disaster for a morally acceptable reason to hate it. And the reason they actually hate it is because they have a cartoon vision of the people that are playing golf as being their opposition, as being their enemy. Getting 100 plus twos and 1 oh please in the middle just raised my power level by like 1.2x. I'm 20% stronger than I was when I came out of the bathroom. Why did the conservatives run ads of 2 rich guys playing golf? Because they stupidly thought that would appeal to the everyman, dude. What they should have done is run no ads because everybody already knew who they were going to vote for anyway. They should have saved the money and, I don't know, like bought gold or something. They should realize advertising doesn't work. Nobody tell Twitch, please. Nobody tell Twitch. How much have you golfed? I've golfed 2 or 3 times, I think, in my entire life. And it was all in a 4-month period in the summer of like 2009 or 2010. What's with the shilling? What are you... The most economically aware Twitch chatter. Did you just buy stock in golf? What's with all the shilling? You can't just, like something. You gotta have a financial motivation. If anything, liking golf is it's a huge drag on your net worth, man.
No, David Blaine, no.
I'm taping a Street Magic special.
Oh man.
You want to see some magic?
No, you made fools out of us last time. No, thank you.
Look, we were just out shopping all day. We just want to go into my apartment and relax. So bye-bye.
So true, man. So true.
We went to an outlet store, okay? You wouldn't have heard of it.
It's not trendy yet. Nobody knows about it.
What'd you buy?
I bought a green sweater if you want to know. Okay, I bought a green sweater.
Interesting. Are you sure you didn't buy a teddy bear?
Yes, I'm sure I did. Yeah. Teddy bear, what the F?
It was a teddy bear in the bag, man. It's a teddy bear in the bag. I'm so glad I was alive when these were viral videos. Just a bunch of young people inspired by Mad TV filming stuff. Who's watching this? Let's see the comments. 8 years ago, I just love how he stares at the camera. It's so true. Cheez-Its, Cheez-Its. Stopping by 14 years later to rewatch what was one of my favorite videos in high school, LMFAO. That's a penis. You vote against the penis in this game. It's that simple. Donald Trump churro versus tortoise de aracheria. I'm sorry, that's Donald Trump churro. Like, especially this one. The churro looks delicious, and that one as well. The churros look delicious and the price is right, but the tortoise look amazing as well. That's a tough choice, man. Fish and chips looks good. Burger does not look right. The burger doesn't look right. It looks like it was concocted from two different sandwiches. That's staggering to me. And you're going to sit here and tell me that burgers are not overrated when that's at 91% or something like that, and a decent looking fish and chips was at like 72? Bullshit, man. This time I'd probably rather have the burger. Okay, I'm not going to the UK. I'm never going to the UK because clearly their tastes don't align with mine. Katsu dirty fries. Is the katsu in the room with us? Or is the breakfast sausage the katsu? Like, what's going on here? Fries, sausage. Oh, it's katsu curry. Is the katsu in the room with us right now? Oh my God, I'm out of touch, man. Brisket grilled cheese. This is the worst thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Also, if you unfocus your eyes, this looks like a llama or some kind of like an ungulate, some kind of animal that's hiding out in the background. Do you see it? If you kind of unfocus your eyes, it looks like a villain from like Fear and Hunger or something like that. Anyway, it's definitely that. See, now this shit is pissing me off because if the Stoke stack, which is the same burger from before, if this wins, like there's no justice in the world. This is too much, man. American cheese, pulled pork, what I'm assuming is like a chicken patty, American cheese burger. It's just too much. This looks good. What do you mean this looks sad? This looks fucking good, man. It looks like a good steak with chimichurri on it. It's a fucked up world, man. We need to take burgers down a peg. Chicken schnitzel and a point, mate. Chicken schnitzel and a point. Okay, free to first 100 customers. That doesn't seem fair to me. Also, Balkan Treat Box is a funny name. I have to go, because what if you're 101? Then you got to pay, man. I gotta go. I'm pissed because that's not real. You're not getting it for free, man. You're subsidizing the person who got it for free. It's not free. It's free for the first 100. Watch me. The odds of you winning the lottery are better than the odds of you being one of the first 100 people to get something free in the United States of America. You ever go to Ben and Jerry's like free scoop day? To save $2.99 on a scoop of ice cream, you wait in line for like 3 hours. It's psychotic, man. Sometimes free is the most expensive shit out there. I don't know, man. Yorkshire pudding wrap. I'm a carb head, but it's just too much. It's just too much carbs, man. I gotta go with that. So a wise man once told me they love chips in England. So if you see something that doesn't look good, but it has chips, that could push you over the 5%. That looks pretty good. I guess the slice is expensive. I'll give you that. But I guess I have to. Are there any British people in the chat? Define Scran, I guess is what I'm asking for. Is Scran good food at a good price, or is Scran just good food? It's cheap, hearty food. Okay, so the price is relevant. Can I say something? I eat a lot of ramen. I don't think this ramen looks that good. It might taste good. It's a little different with the lemon slice and the lettuce leaf. It looks like a lighter broth, don't get me wrong. But I don't think it's a particularly Scran-looking ramen. So I'm going Avro Bomber Box. Oh, the populace agreed with me, man. It's going to be chicken katsu loaded fries. There's also an anti-dessert bias in Scrandle. I got one more in me. See, this one's pissing me. That's obviously going to have like 2%. This should have 97%. Why is that at 69%? It looks great. This shit doesn't even make sense, but it better clear the monster burger. Yeah, okay. I just vote for the burger. That's all you need to know. Vote for the burger in all situations. $2.30 mini pizza versus a burger that looks bad. I can't bring myself to vote for the burger, man. I gotta. It's churros, man. The churros. Yes, okay. I got so scared. You didn't follow your own rule? I didn't have the strength to do what needed to be done, man. I want donor meat and chips. You always vote currywurst. You don't even have to look at the other one. Currywurst and burgers win every matchup, except the mirror match. I got to be honest, the chorizo buns look fantastic. Okay, I'm glad we agree on that one. All right, let me see. My wife was streaming earlier today. Is she streaming more? Is she streaming all day? Who knows in today's mixed up world, man? I do live in a streamer house, man. People are always saying, when are you going to move into a streamer house? I'm already in one, man. Come on over. We got an extra room. Yeah, I think tomorrow Dan and I we're planning on carrying the glass, assuming that he finishes his tax stuff, I think. And then we'll do some other stuff too. Later.
What's the genre of music in Persona? Where it's like the RJ-D2 beats in the background, and then like a man with a voice like a muted saxophone pops out and like reads his grocery list to you. Jazz. Rap jazz. The hardest beat you've ever heard. Bass, I'm frying bananas, I'm flying the kite, I'm seeing the nanas. Treble, I'm a downright rebel, you wouldn't believe what I do in Bevel. I don't know what it is, but I want more of it. This is the song you play when you're going to the bathroom in Persona.